Hello, parents. This is Kelly from Kelly's class. I want to share with you parents how to teach your child handwriting, how to write the letters. So I would typically start teaching them around the age 4 or 5, or if you see that your child is struggling with at that age, you can start around 6 or 7 years old, and it's okay to wait till your child is later in age, especially if you see they're struggling with writing. You don't want to frustrate them with writing, and that is perfectly fine. Okay, so what you see here is primary lines. You will typically see this in a primary journal or primary handwriting paper, and I would definitely use this if you're teaching handwriting. It's a little bit harder to teach when you're using regular paper, but you can do it because I've done it. You can do it, but there's a way that you do it when you're teaching handwriting. So the letters to teach first when you're teaching handwriting is best to teach, in my opinion, is straight lines. And the reason being is because kids learn how to draw straight lines first before they learn how to draw slanted lines and curved lines. So today we're going to do letter H. Right here we have the blue line, which is the top line, and you would teach your child start at the blue line, which is the top line for uppercase letters. Then you have your middle line, which is the dotted line, and you have your bottom line, which is the red line. Okay, so if I'm teaching a child how to write the letter H, I would tell them to do it like this. Okay, start at the top line, the blue line, and bring a straight line down. Go all the way down past the middle line and stop at the red line. Okay, move over some, start at the blue line, bring your line down past the middle line and stop at the red line. And then come to the dotted line, draw a line across connecting the two lines. And you have your letter H. Now, lowercase h, I would say, start the blue line, bring your line down to the red line and stop. Come to the middle line, you would draw a hump or a curve, then bring your line down and sit it on the red line and stop. Now over here on the side, I have two letters that are highlighted, letter uppercase H and lowercase h, and this is what I typically use for my students that's having a hard time writing. I use this in the classroom, and this technique works. And what I did with those students, I would highlight for them, and they would write on top of the highlighted line, highlighted letters, just like this. And I would continue to do this in their journals or their handwriting. And lowercase, they would just write it on the highlighted line. And I would continue to do this over each day until their hands developed enough muscles, and I could see that they could start writing on their own. And at that point, I would start pulling back from the highlight. And you can do that with your child as well. Um, do not get so frustrated if the letters are not right. When you're starting handwriting, especially in that first year, the letters are not going to look right. They're not going to look neat. It takes time and it takes practice. Also, another technique is a lot of fine motor skills activities, which is coloring, building Legos, blocks, and things like that. It will help develop the muscles in the hands to be able to write. Okay, so I just want to share this with you, and I'll be sharing more handwriting videos to help you parents, to help your child, teaching them how to write letters. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.